Off we go. Yeah, no. Maon. Macam kamu ni kan siapa? Okay.
Lem sham kende ngumo wodu piwang. Kadi yamu malaka take the wodu piwang. Lucky day, Brayo, combination, Kaise Pro. Adi mudong ni munyalia. Adi mudong ni munyalia. Yaro boy peri makulungu ya. Kune wakanda. Adi mudong ni munyalia. Aga kani mitu idaga ya. Ada dedi makue. Adi mudong ni munyalia.
Wajib nak ramu gini. Off we go. Ada apa gini? So the cages we are going to use belong to my nephew, Gilbert Warner. So now the way they are put in water, you pick a spot on the shores that can mark, because if you mark the cage with something that is floating, someone might. So he picks a spot on the shores and knows that this is where I put my. So he has thrown in that hook to look for the cages. La gortima.
La gore matungo. Robo ke kumtoa kuma. Adumi yange ke bolo kuma. La gore ya ukada kuma kama kutoa kafu. Ngene ngapo kia wewe.
Okay.
Kwa kwa manyi sangi chako.
So that hook he threw in water.
It is like an anchor
That catches one of the ropes that are connecting the cages. He says he has 4 cages down there, but they're all tied. There are 3. He has 3 ropes that are all tied. So yeah, he's got it now. So that anchor. So that is the anchor they use for looking for the cages. The cages are tied on a rope. So when you throw the anchor down and keep rowing, you'll get. So now he has gotten the rope. So now he knows where the cage is. So now we're going to check the cage. So ke ikukedi ye ka dong ke check nje iwa ka dok chen. Ai. Oh, and that's a bait, tingamal. So that one is a bait they put to catch the fish. That one normally get big Nile patches. So that was to get Nile. So it means he has gotten nothing. For the kwa. One little no near kwa. So it means any. He like a position again. Send the right man up. Eh? So that's one of the cages. Yeah, no. Maone. So now it's gotten a small one, but that one will be used for the bait since it's small. So once he has checked and he hasn't gotten what he wants, he puts it back into the water. So that is the first cage, but it has to be tied like he's doing. Eto? So the other bait has died, so he has to put a live one, because that's what like can bring the big fish when they see it swimming. So he's hooking another bait, the one we picked earlier, because it must be alive to attract. Che gimani yango. Ke kete kamenu dong. Re chako donji ne di ogwa. Ma kenyu ma e bapar mi mako ko gol.
Me gol.
Ma endie e kor Nile pe.
Me dongo.
Okay.
Direct. Machel gidonja ni supporting.
Sicario ba.
Sicario. Okay.
Sicario. Any supporting one me kill pomo.
Okay. So the cages can get fish as well, but they also help to get baits in case you don't get much fish, while the hooks, which are hooked on a live fish, are for getting the big Nile perches when they come and swallow them. So either when you have the cage, they will help you to get the baits and the hooks for the Nile perch. So this is the second one. Joa.
Wow.
So it's gotten other small one to use as a bait. He has to open. After opening, when removing the fish, he has to tie it back. So the second one being cleaned and put back.
Why didn't you get all your
Mendeto.
You got me.
That one putting another bait because the other one is dead, and to get the Nile perch they need to be alive swimming. So As he was checking his cages and hooks, was talking to his colleague who was coming from checking his nets and told him that his nets have been stolen. So that also happens sometimes. There are those who just scheme and watch where you put your net or your cages and they come and steal them. So the other colleague was now gutted that his nets were stolen, so was now wondering what's he going to do for the next few days. And this one was just basically trying to, I don't know, have a laugh at him or console him, but it happens sometimes. That's why you need to be careful when you're throwing your cages that no one is seeing you, and you mark properly so that you know where it is exactly. Okay, atale kutung side macha.
Did you anchor?
So this is our last cage.
Ando. Aka. Landa de mapema.
So the way it is made, you see that hole there, it is made inwards, meaning that if a fish, anything that enters there, finds it hard to come out. And then the second one is a bit rough, so that you cannot, once something enters, it cannot come out. Yeah, so that is the way the cage is made. Now, the cage is mostly for getting the baits, but next to the cages are always hooks. Those hooks are for getting big Nile perch. That's why you see there are big hooks for getting Nile perch. So my nephew unfortunately has gotten nothing, but he has thrown back the cages and the hooks and hoping to get something next time. So that is the process repeated. You come and check on the cages and the hooks, and if there's nothing, you put them back, or if there's something, if the bait is alive, you leave. If it's dead, you have to get another one, so that because the Nile perch cannot eat a dead fish, you'll have to go for some that is swimming. Like I've always said, what I'm showing is a method of fishing on our River Nile. It might be offensive or not allowed where you are, but you'll have to forgive me. I'm just demonstrating how we fish on our rivers, not to offend anyone, just to you to see how we fish. That's why I'm repeating it over and over again. So now they're putting in the last bait, then that will be it. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and to hit the like button so that you get notification time I post a video. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye. No, I'm